Alrighty. Let's get this started. We're up against the nightmare team that is Dallas. We are on round 2 of this playoffs. If you guys are just tuning in, I did a recording last time. It messed up during a game. So we are going to try to get a resumal from the last game onto this one. We made it to round 2. That's better than round 1 elimination, but we're up against a Dallas Star team. I do not know how much more efforts I can do with this team. We ended up winning in overtime in game number 6. So we're on a game 7. If we win this, we're moving on to the third round. Third round may have some challenges, but we'll be able to secure somewhat victory. I need to keep telling myself that. I need to be calm for this game.
One team will go home. It's game 7.
And yes, we are playing the entire period. Like the entire game of game 7.
We are just seconds away now from puck drop.
Let's get this team a Stanley Cup win. Toronto was able to win last year. We want to win for Arizona.
Atmosphere. We're underway. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save.
Got to keep attacking, keep the pressure going. Hopefully we can come up with ideas for winning. We may end up pulling the goalie on 5-on-3 opportunities. It seems to work on this game, so we will be doing it.
The Stars have it against the wall.
Ottinger has really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. When it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs
I don't know how
to
this team's able to compete with us.
Strong defensive effort.
Should not be able to compete with us. We need to continue the pressure.
Arizona's got it in their own zone. The Stars grab possession with the puck. Tries to the crease. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Coyotes.
I don't know who to pass it to. There we go.
Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end.
Love how a wide open guy we don't pass to. A guy that's covering me too.
Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Arizona's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Byron.
No interference.
Takes the feed at center.
If I'm mistaken, that's interference, right?
From the place 99 made famous. Hammers it on net. Standing tall with the save.
He's not going to call anything on that play.
In their own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Quick pass to Korzak. The Coyotes are on the attack. Here's a chance. Nobody comes up with a stop.
Should have got it to Spencer. Come on, you're not going to call anything in front of the net.
We get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. More than half the
really
frame
trying
has been
to
played
secure
here.
player
We're
safety.
still scoreless. Dallas has won the defensive zone draw. Gaining momentum along the wing.
Goes faster than
the
Owen
Coyotes have
Power.
it from their own end. Moves it around along the half wall.
There we go. Leading us to the first goal of the game. 1-0. We're still in the first period.
I hear coaches preaching all the time, take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
I do have Kuzmenko. These
Arizona's
guys on
been
the
playing
fourth
in
line.
one direction all night, and that's towards the
I thought
net.
I
And they
didn't have
lead
it.
here late in the first. Delandrius won the draw. Patans crossed the line and gained the zone. The Coyotes take possession in the
Let's
defensive
get this
end.
scoring up.
McMichael's got it along the wing. And he's taken
Oh,
down. The
okay,
officials
so we
are
do call
signaling for
that.
a penalty. Denies him with the save.
All right,
Here
we
comes
get a
the
power
call.
play chance with 2
Well, when you're
minutes
looking for a
left.
goal, being
First.
shorthanded is not ideal.
We
You're
need
also
to
killing
keep
valuable
the
time where you can be
pressure on
pressing when
Dallas.
you're PKing.
Continue to
Keller's
push.
out here for the power play, guys. We know he's got that zone ability, and it could be a weapon here as they try to get on the board with the special teams.
Arizona's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a
Hello,
stop by
hey,
Ottinger.
welcome back to
The Stars
another
scoop it up along the
game
boards.
of struggles. We are
Here's a short
with
pass to
Arizona
Kane.
still.
Shot.
About to
Oh, denies him with the
hopefully
cutter
win
save.
game
Tremendous
7
intensity here in the
against
offensive
Dallas.
zone. There's the whistle
Get to
as
see
the
me
officials
raging
lost
more.
sight of the puck. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't.
Oh, man,
He's
I
gotta
gotta pay
outbattle his
attention.
opponent now.
Should
Good
not be
battle along the boards for the puck.
green shaft.
Dallas takes possession along the wall. Arizona's gained possession. Fires it. Big stop
Shot
right there.
off. Poke
Pokes
check
it away
going.
to keep the
Keep
pressure on.
the pressure
The
alive.
Coyotes gain possession. And that misses. From behind the net. The Stars
No
gain
idea what
possession
was
in the
going
defensive
on.
zone. Puck slid down
We
the
need to
ice.
keep this pressure alive. This team is
Tries
not
to get
able
this
to
man
handle it.
advantage going from their own end now. Puts it on net.
They missed that
Stop by
chance.
Ottinger.
You
Good,
always have those
good,
players
good.
who keep the play alive,
Okay,
and
get
he's
that-
one of them. He just knows
don't
how
go-
to shift his
don't
weight,
go for
shield
the
the puck,
head.
and manipulate
Let
his
him shoot
opponent to
down.
get it to the net. The goaltender outbattles him on
Yes.
this one, but it's a
Yes.
great effort.
Denies him
Oh,
in close.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Lars,
Trying to
you
clear from the
got a hold of
defensive
it.
zone.
Of course I
And they
missed
clear the
it.
zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the
second
PK unit,
line
really aggressive,
out.
close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Oh, he got a pieceman to keep it
Love
out.
how everybody
The Stars
decided,
have
you know
possession
what, since
shorthanded.
he switched the
Puck moved
lines
back
out,
to the
we're just
neutral
going to
zone.
leave.
Taken along the wall by Michelli.
There's no
Fabro's
explanation.
up and ready to get back
We're
on
just
the
going
ice.
to leave.
The Stars break out of their own end with one last chance.
Love when that
The Coyotes
happens,
come up
when you
empty-handed
get
on the power play. We're
multiple
back to even
poke
strength
checks
here.
in, and they still
That's a
somehow
great job on
manage
the
to keep
power
hold
play.
of it.
Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender.
There
As you
we
know,
go.
The goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with
70
much more.
shots,
As
17
this is going to be a
total
fun one
shots against their only one shot. We just got to keep the pressure alive. Keep that momentum that we have going.
Second period
Try to
set
get
to get
more
underway.
shots into the net.
Second
We
frame
can't get
is
more
underway as
shots
the puck
because
is
we're
dropped.
already doing a
Well,
good
Cheryl, we
job
got 20 minutes under our
defensively.
belts in this one.
We
How
want
do you
more
sum up the
shots
performance?
going into their
Dallas needs to
net.
show some more confidence with the puck and trusting their line mates if they want to get back in this game, James. They're only trailing by 1. But a lot of miscommunication.
Shot
a
was
lot of
missed. They
errors with the
still
puck, and
managed
a
to
ton of
get
turnovers.
it out of.
Knight's got it behind his own net.
So we're going to stop telling them that they're going to get it automatically.
Arizona's been
Because they're
rewarded
now
for putting
doing
pucks
poke
on net here
checks
early in
between
the
my
second.
legs. You don't see me doing that. I get tripped. Called on me.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Caulfield.
Yep, there it is.
Scooped up by Chikrin.
Any more plays like
Pirates got it
that?
along the boards. Stoppage and play.
Where's the
offside?
offside? Where is the offside?
Lots of hockey left to be played in this
There was no
period.
offside.
1-0 is where we sit at this point.
Continue saving your betting money on a
And they take
online
control of the
game
puck
that
here in
does
the neutral
not
zone.
count.
Good check, frees the puck up. Poked away at center by Heiskanen. The Stars
You
get a
know,
hold
you
of
gotta
the puck in their
protect
own
your
end.
money-making ways.
And that's knocked away. Up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Keller. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped.
Yeah, right between
Dallas
my
looks to hold
legs,
the
and
puck
yet
from their
there's
own
no
end.
triple nub. But if I do it, there's a triple miss.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone.
We're just
The Stars have it behind the net.
really
Fantastic save.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some
one in a
heat on it, but
lifetime
he's
to
ready and
even
waiting
happen.
for
It
it. He's
counts
to
off the
position, and he makes the save.
net.
Dallas has it near the wall.
So
Nice zone entry
anymore,
from the middle.
BS, we're gonna
From
make
the
up.
point, they take control of it. Pokes it away in his own end. Arizona's playing it through center. Here he is, takes the shot, and that
Love
goes
how
out,
it
course
hit
off
off
a
of
body.
a player.
The Stars have it now. Strong defensive effort. The Coyotes have it now. Quick feed to Kane. He got all of that one. Here's a chance. Great reflexes as he comes up with the pad save. Looks to get the puck over to Ben. Sends the
You guys
pass
ready to
across the
play?
ice. Picked up along the boards by Fabro. And he takes the feed.
All that
Arizona's
is
got a hold of the puck
mess.
now. Look out, here they come on the attack. And a stick break setup. And he's
I
ridden
love
off the
how
puck.
Captain Calgary doesn't even
The
go
Stars will
for
play
it.
it
He
through the
just
neutral
stands
zone.
right in the way and just say, oh,
Broken
I'm
up
just
with
going
the
to let
stick in
them
the defensive
do
zone.
whatever.
And now he tries to get it across to Reichel. Shot! And that was stopped. Grabbed along the boards by Michelli.
Third
Arizona's
line
got the
is
puck
out
along the
yet
wall.
again.
Denies him on a slapper. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Patan. Looking to make something happen. at
Everyone
center.
ready to play.
And the puck's booted away. The Coyotes gain possession along the wall. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Ottinger's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's
Where
made
Dallas
timely
is,
saves
yeah.
as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Arizona's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second.
Yet none of them are going in. I'm not proud of it.
And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number
They
3
took
is
one
coming up next.
shot in that game. That's it. We were doing a good job playing defensively. They only took one known shot versus our 22. We have 11 times more of their shots, and yet we're still in the lead by
And they're
one.
ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Dallas has been behind the play most of this
Oh,
game.
look at
Teams are
that.
chasing it, James. I mean, they haven't been urgent, and their foot speed really slow. They really have to rethink how they come
can't
into this
switch
third
to
period. They have to
nine
make some
because
adjustments
he's
and really
injured.
look to attack if they want to get back in this game.
So with number 9 being
Pass across
injured,
to
they're going to get the free
The
goal.
Coyotes look to start the transition game. Into the attacking end.
Because 9 is
There's
injured.
the whistle as the play was offside.
Anybody wants to explain to me that your
Arizona's put a lot of
BS and
shots on net
EA
here, and they
just
lead
added
it as
to
a
the game?
result early in this third period. And off the draw, they take the puck. Moves it quickly over to Caulfield. Centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, there's one more. And
Oh,
that's blocked away. Nice zone entry from the right side. Picked up along the wall by Marchand. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Arizona's got the puck behind the net. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Dropped into
Really?
the open ice.
there's no charging.
Works it across to
He called
Krebs.
charging for not even stepping,
Some
and
solid defensive work in their own end with the poke
I've
check.
seen players where
The
they're
Coyotes
literally
have played the
taking
puck from
half
behind
the
the net.
ice down.
Drives to the paint.
Okay, we done?
Feed.
just about
Huge
done.
stop by Knight.
Any more
Feeds it to
randomness
Benson.
you want to do?
Knocked away with the stick.
Okay,
by
continue.
Favreau.
Continue your randomness.
Takes a shot, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out
All right,
for the
we're
back
done?
of the net.
Great positioning
more
by the
randomness?
goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to
No, we're
finish.
gonna
When they
continue
get
it.
into the
All right.
wheelhouse around the goaltender, this can be extremely frustrating. And nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
The Stars
Yep.
gain control of the puck
Two.
against the wall. Arizona's looking to break out of their own end. Good read with the stick to break that up. Takes it from the right side. Taken along the wall by Reichel. Arizona's got the puck along the boards. What a stop as he puts up the fire. Oh, another quick stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in
I
it.
hope I shot you in the
Goodness,
ball.
the pressure really building here in the offensive end. And they skated out of the danger zone. Dumps it into the ozone. Picked up along the boards by Power. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing.
There we
And
go.
it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Nothing lead.
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing
Now we
around,
can
you
calm
better get
down,
that puck off
continue
quickly
taking
because
more
you know there are
shots, and
defenders all
just keep
around you that are going to come
progressing
and
in the
close.
game. Not comfortable with 1-0 leads. Anything can happen with
Coyotes
those.
lead
2-0,
it late in this third
that's where
period.
you're at the safe mark.
Arizona's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw.
Okay, players
Good
open.
defensive stop with the poke check. Arizona's got a hold of it against the wall.
Let's say you're
Takes
gonna
the
let me
bump,
come
but
in
still
there.
hangs on to the puck. Passes on over to Heiskanen. Into the offensive end now. Handles the pass.
Try to watch.
Won't get lost. And that
Thought
goes
that
off
the
someone in front
goalie
and
waiting
doesn't
for
reach the net.
box.
And he
So
passes
can we
it up
call a
ahead to
penalty or
Marchment.
too many men on them?
Dallas has the extra
Look how I
attacker
just
out with the
immediately
goalie on the
missed
bench
it.
here. A shot at the empty net. Misses the net. And that doesn't go.
Wow.
And they'll be forced to regroup after the
Two
puck
slap
bounces out of the
shots.
offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Sturcoven. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. With the blast, another strong team effort, and they'll continue to play on to the next round. 4 seconds. Towards the empty net.
Oh
And
my.
that's all she
That
wrote
was
for
it.
the
That
series.
would have gone in.
A
But
very business-like
31
approach to the
shots to their
squad's
six.
mindset
We are
tonight,
going to
Cheryl.
the
As a
conference
result,
finals.
they come away with the win and they're moving on.
Well, they're moving on up.
Oh man, too much yelling at this point. But you gotta continue. It shows hard for this game. Well, for this game franchise, and just going to continue on with the pain. We're up against Edmonton in the conference finals. We beat the Jets in Game 7. We beat the Stars in Game 7. Whoever wins, we will be going either against Rangers or Panthers. My bet is Rangers. Ooh, 3-0. Can we 4-0 Edmonton? That would give us a... Yep, we just 4-0'd Edmonton. We are up against... Yep. I knew it was going to be Rangers. Stanley Cup Final. We lost the first game 2-1, winning the second game 4-2. Can we do it? We win game 3, 3-2 in an overtime. Come on, game 4. Let's see a win. Caulfield has returned to the play. We have won game 4, 4-1. We might actually win the cup. I now hate the recording software went down for yesterday. We could have won early. I don't really care about this game. I want to win at home. Game 6 is going to let us win at home. I don't mind losing game 5. We are up 3-1. So I think we're going to take the L on this game and focus everything on game 6 to get that win. Alright. You guys are fine. You're doing alright. We absolutely have a shot of winning. So all the trash talk will finally be over against Arizona. I hope so. Game 6, we're going to send the entire first period. We are down 2-0. We're going to let second period continue. I trust this team to get at least 1 point. When they do that, I will jump in and we will win this game. And now I don't trust this team anymore, giving up 4 goals. We come out scoring 2. I can score 2 goals in third period. Got to keep the pressure alive. Got to keep going for it. If we lose this game, we have game 7 that we absolutely must win at all costs. And then we get to go over to the East Coast side with the Boston Bruins and getting them a Stanley Cup win. It will be challenging, but it will be
period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. It is a 4-2 hockey game to this point. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck.
Okay, we got it. Now we don't.
Nice fan pass off the boards. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Chyprin. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Takes a shot. Blocked in front.
Well, now they still got the shot on that.
They just keep coming in waves here.
Come on.
The offensive end.
We need it out of our zone. I don't care if you get hit or injured.
Stop all that pressure. Scooped up along
nice
the wall
going,
by
boys.
Zibanejad.
You're at home. Show that you're at home.
By Miller.
Get the stinking puck. Thank you, Watson. Somebody actually accomplished their mission.
Moves into the offensive zone. Gets control.
There was no option that I had.
Keeps the hold
Keep it alive. Keep it alive.
Got the puck. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
New York's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Get the shot off. That's fine that it doesn't go in. Get a hit off the spot.
Shesterkin's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Because we will not win this.
Taken by Corsac. Gains the zone from the right. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Shesterkin's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he's recognized
you guys got
that
9 minutes to score 2 goals to tie
this
this game off.
Hold on.
More than half
Keep
the
that
period
push
has
going.
expired.
Do not back
Lots
off.
of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Turns them away.
Gets Owen Power, get it. Has it down, get the shot off with
by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever quick on?
Get in there and poke it in.
Idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back into
the push
making.
going.
You really want to look at this
7.5
last save
minutes.
again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck is in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Moves it on over to
Kane.
Kane.
Get it, Kane. He can actually get us a goal.
Big time stop.
up there.
The Coyotes take possession in the defensive end.
Go, Power, go. You got the power!
Well, don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Deficit of only one now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James.
3.5 minutes. First line out there, 3.5 minutes.
Arizona's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Man, imagine that actually went through.
And now he angles it across to Rock and sends it just out of reach. Great read with the stick.
Good job. Defensively, get it up to Benson.
Devastating hit into the
There's a
wall. I
hit.
think he tried to turn
Keller,
it into
come on.
drywall on that play. The Coyotes ready to go on the attack. That's a smart heads-up
Come on,
defensive
50
play
seconds
by
left.
Miller. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Arizona's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to
Come on,
Benson.
Benson.
The Coyotes carried along the wall.
Moment, get the second line out.
Well, we are all evened up here as both teams line up
Try to
back at
keep it
center.
close.
Looks like the
Try to
strategy paid
defend
off. Hey,
well.
shortening the bench, getting your
I have
offensive
the
producers out
opportunity,
there. Nice
30
adjustment
seconds
made
on
by
this
the
period
coach.
to score one goal. If not, we have overtime.
McMichael's one possession.
We accomplished so much as this Arizona roster. We need to keep the pressure going. There's a hit. All right, that's fine.
Tries to feed it
Oh,
over to
Caulfield, what were you
And
doing?
that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And he gets the blocker on that one to
All
turn
right,
it away.
all right.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly
All right,
positioning. And for the
that's
shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone
What
knows
was
he's
the
athletic
plan
to boot.
there?
Slides the puck over. Well, there you go. 3 periods in the books, and we still
Get
don't
some
have a
Arizona
winner.
Coyote
So keep
support
those
right
pockets
now.
tight because we're going to sudden death overtime in moments.
I get some Coyote support right now. We can win this game. We just have to score one goal. One goal to get a Stanley Cup win for the squad. The dream will be possible. Every fan for Arizona and everyone else can be proud of this team. All the rage, the things that I said about Arizona, I'm just happy that the dream is realized. Alright, I am going to get the goal horn ready. You guys might be hearing it in the background. But we're gonna do this. Come on. Come on, Coyotes fans. Come
The
on.
moment of truth
The
has arrived.
first
Overtime
in their
is set to
entire
go.
franchise. A Stanley Cup win.
Overtime is underway here. Moves it to Lawton. Rocks him.
Okay. Defense.
To the attacking area. Nice stop by Knight. Loses possession after he takes a little hit.
Not gonna call anything
The
there.
Rangers gain possession.
Ooh, I would have
Extended
celebrated
inside the
right
defensive
there
zone.
and calling
Down
Rangers
the left wing
a
across
complete
into the
donkey.
offensive end. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Keller.
Good job.
Moves it quickly over to Benson. Takes it behind the net. Poked away in the offensive
Nice
zone by
poke
Keller.
check, gets the slapper in.
By Shesterkin.
Rebound control is critical in the game.
We didn't even
well,
get
there's gonna be a
Gavin
call on
McKenna
that one,
at
James.
all.
Play whistle,
No,
dead
we
penalty
did.
coming up.
He's not even
Everyone has a
playing.
role on a team, and this PK unit right now in overtime has to do
Oh,
a job if they want to remain in the
Martin.
game.
New York's got a great opportunity here on the power play.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who is going to be the hero in this one?
Go, just go.
Straight up the middle. Here they come. Here's a centering pass.
Go.
Great defensive play to pick off the
Play
pass.
defensively.
Nice
Try to
stick
get
work
push
to knock
back
the
in.
puck loose. From the point, looks to make something happen.
Let them come in,
Denied
because
by
why
the
not?
goaltender.
Let them continue to
What
come
a
in.
save as he gets that one too.
Missed the puck
The Rangers
completely.
scoop it up along the boards.
And way to go, boys. Can't even accomplish anything. Thanks a lot, Watson.
OT
Keep one
winner.
at home, but it's all your fault. Well, we got game 7. Way to go, boys. Let's. Series is 3-1. Go leading for us. We just let them come back. So we planning on flopping for game 7? Well, let me know when we flop the game 7, because that's gonna just do so much. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens. If Rangers score any goals, I'm joining in no matter what. I don't want to join in and not give the team some credit of actually trying. There we go, Lawton. There we go, Caulfield. Get the 2-0 lead. Let's just wait. I'm going to be really upset if we win away. I've been winning more Stanley Cups away than at home. I do not know why. It just seems odd that it keeps happening throughout some of the save files that I get. I won a Stanley Cup at home, but I think the dream has been realized. We're jumping in with 2 minutes left. Rangers got a power play coming up. I think the dream has been realized. They have probably about 3 minutes left. But we are at 2-0 in the lead after the first 2 periods and pretty much all of third. We have accomplished the Arizona Coyotes' dream of winning the cup.
Late going
And
for
I
this
do
third
apologize
period
my
of
rage.
play. For those of you just tuning in now,
This
better
team
late
has
than never.
brought that
The
too
Coyotes
much.
continue to lead it 2-0.
I just want
Feed to Fox.
pretty much good things to
Stop at
happen.
point-blank range by Knight.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Centering in front.
Really?
What an opportunity.
Really? Kochek doesn't do anything?
He is such a gifted playmaker. He's got eyes in the back of his head. And it's not just about the
Defensive
passing
skills.
mix, but it is so accurate, tape to tape, that it makes it easier for
any
the shooter
penalties.
to execute.
Zibanejad's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away.
No, we're holding it. Come on.
That's great
Come on.
varsity, James. I mean, he just
Let's
stole
go.
one away from his opponent. What a save. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the
Incredible
puck. This
zone.
is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Rangers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Get the puck
Knight's
out
got
of the
puck
zone.
and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the
Here's the
reason
puck.
why his team is leading
You
in
can
this
win
one
it.
and elects with a
the
good
puck out of
decision
the
to get the
zone.
face-off.
Well, I wish I can read chat, but
Looks
I'm
like the
set
coaching
up
staff's
for
starting to lean on their
hopefully
big
an
guns here,
Arizona
Cheryl.
win.
I like the
I'm going to
timing of this,
continue
James.
yelling
You're
at the
trailing by
feed because they
one,
need to
and
get
you
the
gotta
puck
get
out of
back
the
in this
zone.
game. You got to find a way
There's
to get
not
your
doing
offensive
that.
producers out there, and it's all about managing the game, and that's what's
Thank
being
you.
done.
Right
Okay.
got into the attacking zone.
Nobody to pass to.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame.
Come on, defense.
Here's a pass in front.
Really? What was that?
Stop. Here's a chance. Oh, another
Better
save.
defensive skills.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two
Oh, we
consecutive
got
saves.
30 seconds left.
35 seconds to go in
Let's
this.
get the killer and get the empty net goal now.
Fires into the empty net. New York's got possession of the puck.
People hold.
And that's a
People
great
hold.
heads-up play by Kuzmenko. Arizona's got it across the
Shoot the
line.
empty net.
Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker and a lot of fun as
We're
well.
safe.
Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
The Coyotes with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James, and that was perfectly executed, I might add. The empty netter, that's the only time I'd ever get one. But when you look at that and the lead that they now have, it would have to be disastrous to give it up.
Shesterkin's made his way.
Get another slapper into that net. We have won the
You're trying
Stanley
to push and
Cup.
create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way.
We have done it.
New York's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish up the scoring chances here late in the third.
Stress that the 3, maybe 4 years we have
Off the
come
trail,
down
nice
for.
job locking up his opponent.
We've done it.
That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. Stanley Cup champions, all those years of going to those early morning practices, Sheriff, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and their name is going to be embossed in the cup forever, and that's what it's all about. Not just the parents and the family that helped get them there, but how about their support system? And a lot of players request trades to go to contending teams. Why? It's right in front of them, the Stanley Cup.
We have done it.
Truth has arrived. Lord Stanley's in the house, Pounder.
Stanley's in the
We
house, and the
have
question is,
done
who's
it.
going to raise it first?
Wherever is my
And here comes
Whoever
Cap,
is my
the engine, the
Arizona
lifeblood, the
Coyotes
heart and
fans,
soul of
we
this
have
squad.
done it.
He's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins.
done it.
He has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice.
Just the
This is a deserved
efforts,
and
the
earned moment.
race. We have got Arizona a cup win, and we have beaten our Anaheim Ducks long record of waiting. We have finally done
First a Conn Smythe
I think
Trophy,
the
and
year
now
is
the Stanley Cup.
2027.
What a night! What a run here, Cheryl.
it. And this
A moment
team
that you'll
is
never
now
forget,
built.
quite arguably the greatest
For
ever.
the next
I mean, when you
couple
look
of
at this
years
when
to
you're a
win
young
more
kid,
cups.
the dream is to hoist the cup. But to
But
do it while
sadly,
you're leading your team in
We
points,
will
that's
be
a whole
going
other
to a
story.
different team. We will be going to the Boston Burns. Help win them a cup.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right
Don't
here.
worry,
What
Knight
a
will be
performance when it
getting
came to
that cup
finding the puck in
next.
the net.
And you need players to
For
find the
the
back of the
last
net if
player
you
to
want to
hold the
win. You got to
cup.
score goals, and that's
Because
exactly
that's-
what he did. He led his team, and
No,
now
I
he gets to
recognize
hoist the
it.
cup.
Knight will be our goaltender for almost every team.
What a moment all those years, and he finally is a Stanley Cup
We
champion.
finally
here, Cheryl.
got it.
Yeah, and he was so good between the pipes, wasn't he, James? I mean, you can't win without solid goaltending, and he was the backbone of this team. He deserves it, and he hoists it, and
We
you
have
can see the smile on
finally
his
got
face.
an Arizona Cup win.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm
There
telling
it
you, this
is,
is going to last. This
guys.
party's going to go
We
right to the
did
dressing room.
it.
You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed
Taking a
of. You got to soak it all up.
screenshot for
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this
the
party.
Way past.
video itself. The amount of rage we go through. But we have done it. 2026-27 season. talking about 3 years, maybe 4, but still, we got the cup. And we had injured players from this game. But we accomplished a win for the Stanley Cup. We did not fall in Game 7. We have climbed up 2-0 and got in 2 empty netters, making a 4-1 game win in game number 7. We have done it. The dream has been realized. We have won the cup as Arizona. Now, I do want to see who got the picks for next year. So I want to see all of that because I know I traded. We got in Buffalo's 8th overall pick through the trade that we have done. That was not a bad idea. That was probably smart. There goes Ovechkin. As soon as we win the Cup, Ovechkin retires with the Washington Capitals. Riley Smith, thank you so much for joining this team. I am happy we were able to win the Cup with you on the team. Jonathan Quick also retired. Again, thank you so much for being a part of the team. You guys played fantastically. And yeah, we're going to stop the simulation. Ovechkin becomes a coach for the Capitals in this one. But that is it. We've accomplished the dream. Let's just see the playoff tree. We have gone against the Jets in questionable and just heart aching, winning game 7 with series 4-3. Go up against Dallas with the same thing, winning 4-3. Go up against Edmonton, we 4-0'd them. And then the finalness of going up against the Rangers all the way to game 7, and we win the Cup. Let's check out these players' stats. Yep. Got Vincent, Kane, Keller, Caulfield. Nikas got injured during the games. I know we got him another injury. I guess not. Goalies did excellent. Knight performed well. So, alright. Time to say goodbye to Arizona as we are taking a flight to Boston and going to try to get Boston a Stanley Cup win. I already got a couple of trades that I'm going to complete. One of them will be good with Buffalo and getting Zachary Benson for an idea. For this one, we will not be getting Caulfield for the team. So, we will get everything set up. Let me get all the trades set up, get everything prepared. And try to get the season figured out. So we're done with, I would say, the Western Conference. We will now be on the Eastern Conference for a bit. We got Buffalo, Boston, Carolina, Columbus, Detroit, Detroit will be the last team. Then we're heading. Actually, we got Chicago, but all right, Hurricanes would be the. It's either Hurricanes or it's gonna be Buffalo, the last team. Well, Ice is saying that it's gonna be Flames, and then Chicago, then Buffalo. Oh, it's right after Buffalo. All right. Let's get this career going and get Boston a Stanley Cup win. Now, I do have a short of Boston holding the cup, but I am not going to count that. You need to see the full-on rage that I have for every NHL team. The only team that will be getting a pass is a few of them that are already set to win Stanley Cups. Colorado is one of them. Florida Panthers, Montreal I've done before, and they're really easy to do. Tampa Bay, Vancouver, Edmonton. Vegas is a maybe. But we're going to start doing a few trades. Would love to see what people say on what the trades look like. Let's get Quinn and Benson on this team. Alright, just Benson then. We're getting rid of the Rat. Let's get rid of Lindholm. Get him over to Colorado. We're still going to keep going for Byram. We'll get Gerard on top of that. Trade away next year's first rounder, which is fine, plus a second for future. We might as well trade away the 2024. Nope. Continue trading seconds off then. I want to keep 2026 in case we get Gavin McKenna, so we will be trading the 2029 first rounder on top of this. They're still saying no. Trade the 2007 first rounder. They're saying no. I am trading a lot of first rounders off. Alright, there we go. Gonna get a lot of people questioning that trade. Alright, Gerard's gonna get traded over to Ottawa. We're going to stick with the Gaming General's idea of getting someone from Ottawa. It's a defensive player. He has not failed me at all. I'm gonna stick with him. Brendan Bussey is on Carolina. I did not see that. I do not know what they're planning, but it will be interesting to see what they have planned. I don't think I'll be able to get him, but I'm just gonna keep trying. Might as well give up every second rounder we have. Do I have anybody that I don't actually want on this team? No, we'll trade this guy off. There we go. We'll move over to Vegas because there's a bunch of third liners that I want. Roy, Barbasheb, and DR Free. Nothing's changed me with getting that. Trade this 31 31 years old guy off. Trade this left defenseman off. And we're going to trade this right defenseman off. Okay, they accept the trade. Next up, goaltenders. We're going to be trading Swayman off to... For Logan Townsend, I feel like I might be able to get... I think I have an idea if I got something. Nashville. They have a goalie that they traded to San Jose. Would be an excellent backup. We can also get Nashville's first rounder or some of their star forwards. We're going to go with Ryan O'Reilly for the second line and get 2 second-round picks on top of that. We'll trade whatever we have for this year, draft-wise. Yes. And I can't pronounce that goaltender's name. But we're going to be claiming him with Ryan O'Reilly. Alright, next up, there's one more guy I forgot to pick up from Hurricanes. You all know him. You love him. It's Nikas. I want Nikas on this team. A great, strong center going to help that first line out. We're going to trade this 26-year-old away. Keep the first round. Trade the 2028 first round. And trade away probably... Frederick? Will they even go for that? No, they will not. Well, I'm sorry. How am I supposed to pronounce the name? I guess we're adding a 2026 first rounder. I guess I'll just trade someone off for getting McKenna. Alright, just do this. I really want him, but they're saying no. This is why I hate pronouncing some of the players' names. Whatever, I'll call him Morton. Does that help? I already got somebody criticizing me calling his last name, so I'll call him Martin. Does that help? I'll come up with another idea to get him. I gotta trade with Florida. Maybe that can open up some options. Let's see, we are getting Knight in this exchange. We are trading Allmark. You know, we'll get multiple first rounders from Florida and trade those off to get Martin. Yes, I get it. You're trying to help me pronounce his name, but it's not going to work. Alright, that works perfectly. Now we can get Martin. Trade. We'll add Carlo in this. Okay, there's no way. There we go. And I probably traded away a whole lot just to get Marquez or I'm not going to say his last name anymore. I'm just going to say Morton. Where is Benson? Don't tell me he got moved down to the bottom line. Not the bottom line. Don't tell me he's in the AHL. It's not gonna look good for us. He is in AHL. Well, Patrick Brown, you can go down to the AHL. We don't need you up here. Alrighty, let's start reorganizing the lineups. Let's get Benson up to that first line. Keep Barbashev with Ryan O'Reilly and Jake DeBrusk on that second. We got Roy, Frederick, and Zakaya or Zakaya. I'm not. I'm just gonna say Zakaya. Let's get the Orfiev onto the fourth line. That does actually improve it. Okay, let's look at the defensive work. Got McCoy with Byram. That's a good defensive pairing. We got Jacob with. Alright, doesn't look like I need to change much. We got a few players that are scratched. We got Knight and whoever this goaltender is, that seems to be really good for Sharks. I think I'm going to stop pronouncing names at this point. But yeah, we are not going to pick up Caulfield on this team. We're going to see how we do without him, and for the next couple of teams, we'll pick him up. I mean, Buffalo, we're going to pick him up, definitely. Trade Alex Tuck and a couple of rounders off, just pick him off for scoring goals. Get Knight into the goalie lineups. I might be able to get them a Stanley Cup in the first year. Let's send him all the way to the trade deadline. Just see how the team is doing. And just pray that we don't get the first overall pick for this year. Because we have no rounders for this year. So let's just sit back, relax, and just let the game continue. We're not doing that bad. I mean, yeah, we're not doing that bad. 5-0-2. And it's already 7 games. We're just missing one more. And I can tell you what we have for the last 10. We have a record of 7-1-2 in the last 10. So, clearly we did something correct. Oh, good. I think we should keep him on the NHL. He's great on the first line, apparently, because we're winning most of our games. I mean, it is upsetting that I had to trade Brad Marchand off, but for Benson to give us a record of 10, 2, and 3, rather take that than whatever could actually happen. We just gotta panic about the entire Eastern Conference being against us. I mean, you look at teams out in the Eastern Conference. You got, I'm gonna include Detroit on that, Rangers, New Jersey, Florida, Hurricanes. I don't want to include Tampa Bay, but at the rate they're going against Florida, they're going to be included in there. Ottawa, Montreal's showing some increase. Washington, the Capitals, and that's just 9 teams all in the Eastern Conference that are just something we got to worry about. Toronto would be one, but judging by where the standings are, we don't have to worry about half the teams I just listed. I mean, we do have to worry about Tampa Bay, Canadian Sabres, but they shouldn't be too much to handle. There's the Canadians up there, but even then, that shouldn't be too much for us to deal with. Well, Pasternak came back from injuries. It might be the reason why we lost a few more games. Should I trade Pasternak? No. Until he hits 32, we're not trading Pasternak until then. He's got a couple more years in him. We can't follow the line of trading him. There we go. Bring back some players from the injury bug list at this point. I mean, I could always blame this season on injuries. That's where it's looking like, but there's not really much injuries that can ruin this team. We just need to keep up more wins and continue pushing. I will accept this trade because it's not much. Of course, Byram gets injured. We still gotta keep the wins going. Because if the wins keep going, we could make it to the playoffs. We're gonna let the first season go, see where this team ends up, and then decide what needs to be worked on. So far, it's forwards, because we need more offensive openings to score more goals. I would not mind getting defensemen, but they had to play on the second defense line. We don't need any more right defensemen, well, left defensemen. You guys have any rights that... We have this guy? I'll put more picks in. Really? You're gonna say no to this deal? Alright, they'd say yes to that. So we bring a right defensive pairing for that second defense line. Increases defensive structure to the max. Yeah, all we have to do is work on providing more forwards and increasing the shooting output. Because we're losing in shootouts, we're losing in overtime. We'll lose like by 2 points. I mean, hey, we'll win by 2 points or even 1, but still. We're gonna accept this trade. Although it does raise some questions, we are getting a left winger. I do want to get Kuzmenko onto this team. So we will trade that center that I keep seeing. It's him. Just to get Kuzmenko on the team. Because then we get him on the second line. Barbership moves down to that third. Get that third line a bit boosted up. Get the second line already prepared. We could end up winning. Declining. I know who that is. He doesn't really do much. We're going to just keep continuing. Tampa Bay, it's nothing for us to worry about. They are ahead of us, but I'm not too worried about them. I wonder if we do end up winning this year to where we're like 3 games to 1, I'll probably be ending the stream a bit short. Only because we did win as Arizona. It would have been nice to win like back-to-back Stanley Cups with different teams, but I don't want to do that. And that's just thinking on that. Because the team is doing really good. We're winning against teams that we will be facing in the playoffs. Which is good for us. Alright. By the trade deadline, we are 35, 19, and 10. We're going to follow suit with the trade proposal to the Flames to get Kuzmenko onto the lineup. Hopefully that helps with our lineup. Kane's going to be free agent. If we don't win this year, we'll get him during the free agency and try to get a boost for the team with that. Okay. Ben, what? Okay, so he is not playing on a lineup. That is really confusing. And apparently the defenseman's not either. So we'll trade both of those players off and get Kuzmenko onto this team. So yeah, left winger that can also play right. 86 overall, can play the second line. It's a smart choice. This is who we're going to pick up. We get rid of this left defenseman, bring that right defenseman up, and continue our way. Okay, we got Kuzmenko onto the team now. Alright. That is weird that Benson is not playing on that first line. Got Ryan O'Reilly. I honestly think they're going to put Kuzmenko up on that second line. Got O'Reilly with Roy and Frederick. We also got Barbership with that guy and Geeky for that. Well, no, not a Geek. And Jake Jabras on that third. Geeky's with James Van Riemsdyk and this guy. So I think we might be prepared. We do have. We'll get rid of some contracts that are just eating away at salary cap. Don't need them on the lineup, and they're not going to play. So we're just trading them off to save on salary cap for next year. That's all we're going to aim for, is just to save salary cap for next year. You know what? We'll go with a third rounder for this year. Get rid of $3 million right there. And let's see how we do. I feel like Benson should be on the lineup. I don't know what's going on. But with Kuzmenko on the team and that red defenseman coming up, we should see some promises. You know what, Logan Stanley? Yeah, Stanley, I do love how you just knocked out Brady Tkachuk with one punch. You can be on our team. Come on, I want to see you knock out Brady Tkachuk more now. I don't care if you get like third line minutes. I still want to see you knock out Brady Tkachuk on this team. Don't worry about it. You're playing good. You're on a good lineup. Continue your push. This is not exactly how I view Boston's rebuild to go for the first year. I expected more losses to a point where it completely collapse and completely rebuild, but that's not the case for this. We're showing a strong playoff contender spot, possibly more than a second round playoff contender spot. We're already at records so far as 40, 22, and 13. It's good that we're only getting more shootout and overtime losses, but that is interesting. And the forward core needs a lot more shooting, with the games being 1 point away from each other. Now I wonder, are we going to win the Stanley Cup? We had the same thing happen before with Arizona. Got a record of 42, 25, and 15. With Arizona, we had 43 wins in the season, and we were still able to win the Stanley Cup. So, are we able to win it this year? I know we don't have Forsling, but it does show some interest that we pretty much have the same record as Arizona. Winning the first game 4-2. Second game we lost 3-2 in an overtime. An overtime loss is still a loss. Losing the third game 4-2, with the series down 2-1. Winning 7-2 in game 4, series is tied 2-2. Game 5, a player comes back for our main lineup. We lose 4-3 in an overtime. An overtime loss is still a loss, boys. At least beat them. Come on, Logan Stanley. You're supposed to punch Brady Kachuk in the face. Am I right? Did he not do that in one of the games with Jets versus Ottawa? 94 offense, 94 defense, 88 goalie. This team needs to focus on firepower. So, I already know what I'm doing for the offseason. We need to focus on firepower for this team, and that's what we're going to do. Get a few more snipers involved and continue with the team's build-up.
We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are all tied at
Benson
1.
is not on the lineup.
Puck picked up by McAvoy. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes a bump but hangs on. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And that's
What was the
intercepted by
plan for that?
Poked away at center by Byram. The Bruins played along the boards. And he loses control here.
This is a no-name
We got a stoppage in
goalie.
play.
Small
Lots
Logan
of time
Stanley
left in this
punch,
period.
Brady Kachuk in
We
the
got a tie
face.
game.
You're on this team,
The
punch him in the
Senators
face.
win the draw.
He's on the first line. Punch
Ottawa's got it
him.
in their own zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. McAvoy's got a hold of the puck behind the net. And it's a quick pass to DeBrusque.
Good pass.
Sends the pass in front. And that caroms off a
Just
twig in front
didn't
of the
really
net.
do anything.
Boston's got it in the neutral zone.
Like how
Ottawa's got the puck.
I got no one to
Slides it on
pass to
over to
because
Giroux.
somebody's open in.
And now they look to
Or
make
in
something happen
position.
from the neutral zone. Dumped in and they'll go off. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Barbashev's got it against
Where
the
is
boards.
people? Where is people? Where is people?
Poked away in the defensive
Nowhere.
end. Up along the wall.
Because
the
we're
right
doing
side,
a
into the
complete
attacking
line
area.
change of everyone.
Boston's got a hold of the puck now. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Gonna have
That's
support
how to get
or
north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And that's turned aside.
Now, these are the saves when you know
Are
that
you
the
serious,
in,
Ward?
James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be
Wow.
spared of the shooter, that's a great save.
Quick shot. Great chance. And
still
an even
can't believe he got
better
traded
save.
to Toronto for
Quick pass to Heinen.
Marner.
Centering feed. And that goes off a stick and off target. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Look how nothing got changed
Well,
with
this game
that.
looks like it's going right
Still
down to
was
the
magically
wire,
able to
James,
get
and
it.
One of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Stand right there in the back of the net and do nothing.
That's a great save, but the
Good job.
That's his first goal of
Good-
the postseason
good job, boys.
ever. And he'll take it.
it's much needed too, James. You get to the
So,
playoffs,
are
you
we
want to
gonna
make sure
care
that your teammates have
which
trust
are
in you and you have
offensive
trust in yourself
or
because you want to
just
be an impact
continue
player. That's a nice start.
Doing nothing.
Ottawa's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a short pass to Norris. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. The Senators have it against the wall. Moves it to
Oh,
Joseph.
Russell Ottawa.
Steps across the blue line.
That's great in now.
Oh, did he get a piece of that?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here,
This
James.
team's gonna
I love
do
the way
a
he's
lot
aggressive,
more
he's competitive, and he wins the
reconstruction.
battle.
And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
But we already got our plan. We need to boost up the
Takes a shot.
forward core and
Spectacular
stop with
by the
this
goaltender. How did he hit
purity as that the game
Man,
loves
James,
to
it shows
have,
incredible
and that's the
quickness
automatic
right there as he makes
approach
one and then
system.
the second save.
So, are we done with
A
automatic
bit of a rinse and
coaches?
repeat trend here going on with the personnel they're electing to go with.
Well, you have to manipulate your lineup somehow. You got to create some offensive production, James. And you got to go with your scoring players who know how to get it done when you're trailing by one.
So, no
Oh, against some
direct
tired
pass to
defenders as icing is
anyone.
the
We
call.
just shoot it all the way down. So, is that a goal? No?
Just here in the late stages
So
of this
what was the
frame,
purpose of
the
shooting all the way
Senators are
down?
looking to build on this one-goal lead.
You're not
O'Reilly's
getting
won the
any
draw here
pass
in the
done
defensive
or
zone.
doing anything. You're just wasting
They
our
go on the
time
attack
and
from the
trying to
left
score.
side. A chance out front. Couldn't complete the pass. And he made the save
I
to
love
keep
how
that one
nobody,
out.
not even Pasternak, could score on this no-name goalie.
A critical draw here.
Continue to criticize this team.
Ottawa's got the win off that draw.
Of
From the right
course.
side takes the pass.
So the trade just happens to be
Ottawa's got the
with
puck against
this
the half
team.
wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Moves it quickly over to the breast. Across the line from center. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone.
I
now
was ready
picking
for
up
that.
steam. Quick feed to Pasternak.
Good job, Pasternak. We lose because Pasternak can't even score one measly little goal. Well, at least I had some optimism. Maybe we could have done something, but I guess Pasternak being a worthless player for Boston who can't really do anything, even with a perfect lineup, couldn't score one measly little goal to tie it up. He was even first place in points. He didn't even get more goals. The only guy that actually did something was Martin, and he got an assist for every game, basically. Yeah, alright, well, I want to see, where did Pasternak ended up? Please. If he didn't do anything, then that just makes my day even more. Oh, look at that. He did barely anything. Can't blame the goalie because he actually did his job, so it's the defensive players. Nope, it's just a forward core couldn't score a goal. Like how we had Pasternak who could not accomplish the simple of task of scoring a goal. So who ends up winning the Stanley Cup? Can we continue without any players coming back from injuries or anything else that just happens to pop up? Thank you, of course. Yeah, give it to the cheaters. They know how to cheat even in a video game. We're still gonna continue. I'm just gonna advance past the trade deadline because I have nobody from this trade deadline. Time for the re-signing phase. Hopefully I can have everyone sign for contracts. Just have to boost up the forward core, keep everyone that's defense, and try again. Got 16 mil. 5-year-old, you can stay. Release. Release. I do wonder, did we... I guess we picked up a defensive guy. Alright, let's get plus a $10 million contract, because that's what he absolutely deserved. just let the things continue. Alright, the Brusk, how much do you want? 4 million, it's not that bad. We are not signing JVR. You can walk away. Not gonna sign that 28-year-old. Make him walk as well. Okay, you're not asking for much. You are free. How much are you? You're not asking for much. We have enough contract. I will sign JVR for a contract. Keep you for a bit. Thanks. Nobody else is getting a contract. Pretty much everybody said yes. Okay, JVR. Not bad for what you're asking. This gives me enough for me to think what I want to do for this team. Alright. Benson should be coming up to the lineups. Send him to the free agency. See who's all available and aim for forwards. Okay, Kane wants a contract. Montour wants a contract. Ooh, that is interesting. A two-way, right defenseman, 88 overall at 22, wants a contract. But I do want to get Kane on this team to help with the forward core shooting. Because we're having a forward core shooting issue. We'll get rid of this 32-year-old. It's a $6.5 million contract. We don't need it. We'll get rid of Jake DeBrusk. He wasn't really doing much for this team. I still want to keep Barbashev on this team. See what happens. I'm gonna check out that defenseman for Rangers. See where he's at. All right, could we actually pick? Rangers will be over salary cap, so we won't be able to pick him up. All right. Don't want to aim for anyone that's going to hurt this team. I think what we want to do is aim for rookies. Or do we go for a draft pick? We'll trade with Capitals. I guess not. I want to go for rookies, but the issue is that if we go for rookies, we're going to end up going downhill. Is there anybody that wants both of them? Aim for rookies. With linebacker. would give us a defensive guy to work with. I guess we're trading more futures off. You know what? I'm fine with just one player. That's gonna help the forward core. Alright. So $7 million to work with. There's no way I can get that right defenseman unless I give up first rounders that I don't have. Which I'm even gonna double check and make sure that's correct. Ipsy. Okay. Do want to get Kane on this team. Random Mature. No. No. We have enough people on this team already. Go for Brandon Mature. This is just gonna weaken the lineup more. The main issue we had last year was not enough scorers. Get Patrick Kane on the lineup. To increase the scoring more. And he accepts the contract. Should help us out with the scoring. We do need to get a defenseman. But there's not really anybody I would. Could get Carrier. His contract's not that much, but we would have to give up a few players. Let's say trade Barbashev off. Yeah, if Benson's going to play in the lineup, trade Barbashev off so we can save some of the salary cap. Probably pick up a second rounder for next year. So, yeah. Trade him off. Get a second rounder. It gives us enough. That gives us $6 million to work with. Membership will only play third line minutes. So this gives us $5 million to work with. I don't want to get Carrier because that one. Actually, that would still give us something. We'll get Jeff Carter to replace Barbashev. And that's what it basically is. We get Carrier onto the team to help out with that second line defense core. We got Kane to help out with scoring. That should be fine for us. Okay, we brought Jeff Carter onto this team. We'll accept this trade. We're getting a third round pick for that. We got $4 million to work with. Alright, we'll get D'Angelo for 30.2. And Blake Wheeler is still available. We'll try to sign him. He'll be a great heavy hitter for the lineup. Oh, Tony D'Angelo accepted. Okay, Blake Wheeler. Are you able to take a salary cap decrease? I mean, the team is set. We had you join this team before. Well, not this team, but a different team. You joined because we were set to win Stanley Cup. We actually did manage to do that. Are you able to? He did join. I'm happy to see that he did join. That does boost our forwards. Okay, so forwards are complete. The defense did take a little hit, but there should be no issues with what they're going to be going through. At least I hope there isn't any. Got in a few forward guys that help out with this team because that's what we were aiming for. Alrighty. I do have Jeff Carter. Let's bring him into the lineup. Bring him up to that third line with JVR and Kirby. We got Kane with Ryan O'Reilly and Frederick. Kuzmenko's going to be on that first line with Martin and Pasternak. Pasternak is 28. We need to keep that in mind because his contract is eating up. We do have 4 years with him. Okay, we got Blake Wheeler with Wall and Benson. That should help that fourth line. Benson will be able to score a bit more. Check out the Byram, 87 overall with McCoy. That helps a lot. We got D'Angelo with Jake. We got Stanley and with Mitchell. This should be set for the defense. We've got a few players for the forward core to switch out. Knight, a lot of X factors, jumped up to an 87 overall. And Nashville, well, now the Sharks goalie, went up to an 82 overall lead backup. We do need to watch out for players' contracts. Kuzmenko 1 is ending this year. Is Kirby's? Nope, he's got 2 years riding on this. Wheeler's contract ending this year. Kane's contract's ending this year. There's Byram's contract. Yep, it's ending this year as well. You gotta watch out for that. Oh, shoot. I should set the captains for this year. And we're going to have Pasternak as the captain. We'll give Martin the A for assistant. And we'll send him to regular season, see how this team looks. And try to see if we either improved or dismantled this team. I feel like we've improved it only because for looking at last year, we needed more scoring done. So we got a few forward guys to help out with the scoring. So hopefully that solved the issue. Alright, let's send him to the trade deadline or a couple of days before it. And let's see whether or not we fix the scoring issue. As we suffer injury after injury after injury. Any more injuries? Kirby, I like the lineup you're in. We're not changing where you're at. Go back and play the actual sport. Don't do that. Don't do that BS to me. Alright, Benson's on the fourth line. I'm not too worried about that. So yes, it's a rookie that's injured. It's not going to affect us too much. They're 7-2-1 in in the first 10. As we continue to lose, because we keep getting more injuries on our star players. Yep, continue to lose, boys. That will surely get us Stanley Cup wins. I would say defense is going to be our... Yeah, I'm just going to say defense might be our only issue for this year. Gonna sign some defensive players. Kirby, I am not changing the lineup. I don't care if you're not performing well. Just play the game. That's all you have to do. And I can't even just go in and say play the game. Because that's what it does every time. It says, oh, I'm not performing well, or oh, I want my lines changed, or you gotta just play the game. You're being paid millions of dollars, so nobody cares that you're not playing well or doing randomness. Just play the game. You're getting paid well over $5 million for. Alright, Byram might get traded away because he's been getting injured quite recently, quite frequently. And it's just pissing me off because he comes back one game and boom, suddenly he's injured. So, yeah. You're blaming this year on injuries and defensive issues. Because we didn't even get out of December without people coming back or getting injured on some random BS. Can we continue the game? We're not even to January yet, and there's already people pretending to be injured. Finally hit January, even though still getting people getting BS injuries. Blake Wheeler got injured because he got a bruise on his hand. Or like a bruised arm. Really? You're gonna just be injured because of a bruised arm? That's what we're going with? I've seen people play with something wrong with their internal things in their body and still continue to play games. Chuck's one of them when he was playing against Vegas for the Stanley Cup Finals. He continued to play during injuries, and he had something going on with himself to where he wasn't playing fully, but he was still playing and carrying the team. And they ended up losing against Vegas during that Stanley Cup Finals, but still, I've seen people play when they're through horrible injuries or even concussion protocol injuries. They still continue playing. So what, you got a bruise on your arm? It's just chickening out saying, I don't want to play. Maybe I should trade you off. So you want to claim you got a bruised arm. I should just trade you off because you don't want to play. I'm not having Ryan Ellis on this team. Don't want to play, tell me, I'll trade you off for someone else. See, this season will turn out to be worse because we make a random injury BS and just randomness altogether. And I don't know what to change because everyone should have been winning more games and should have done a lot more, but apparently that was too much to ask for this lineup. Yeah, I honestly can't think of a simple reason why we couldn't win. Alrighty, well, since we trading Blake Wheeler off to Chicago to pick up someone for sort of center or left wing. Probably trade one of our star forwards for a defenseman since we can't accomplish a simple task. Actually, we'll trade D'Angelo for Forsling. Hopefully that actually does something. Let's get this started. There's D'Angelo. Might as well trade him off because he didn't really do anything but just sit here and continue to be a salary cap issue. Wow, Forsling really let himself go. Of course, the league will disapprove. Can we stop interrupting trades? No. Alright, we'll just carry out what I'm planning on doing. Where's Blake Wheeler? Says you don't want to play on this team. Pick up someone who will. Just, you know, it's so horrible that you got a bruise on your arm. Find someone else to replace you. Alright, are we just about done with this random BS that we're doing right here? I guess not. We're gonna continue it until I get more and more pissed off. I mean, I guess we don't really need Ryan O'Reilly if he's gonna. I mean, he's a good second liner, so we'll get rid of Frederick. Yeah, because I want to be on Chicago. Are we just about done? Maybe I could get a second rounder for Blake Wheeler since nobody wants that. Eventually, we'll just get an Anthony. Not gonna pronounce that last name. And Frederick onto that. There. Alright, let's see. Anyway, we'll trade Ryan O'Reilly for a defenseman. Not a strong move, but since the defense is just so badly damaged for no reason. Can't get Dumbo because that will be over salary cap. Oh, he's gonna get second line minutes at this point. Alright, this should help the team out a bit more, right? I mean, we got in a left winger to help with the second line. Kirby moves up to the second line. And there should be much changes done. We did improve the lineups a bit more. They get a left winger meant for the second line, so come on, we literally boost his forward scoring power. We gonna make up any more BS? We have to with the Minnesota game, and I guess we have to with that Ottawa game, because, you know. Yep, added to Detroit as well. Any more? Keep injuring my players. Keep doing it. Really love it when you guys keep doing this. Well, all we have to do is be better than Islanders, and we get a wild card spot in our division. Or we can keep losing, let Islanders catch up, and we don't make it to the playoffs. Yeah, keep losing. Keep losing. Be pathetic people and keep losing. The only chance of us actually making it is if we win this game, but there's no point. Because we're pathetic and we can't actually accomplish a simple task in winning a game. There's my proof right there. 5-3. Well, the losers were pathetic enough to not actually try. Yeah, always fun to see Kane leading this entire team. So having Pasternak on this team, might as well trade him off. He's not doing anything that he's supposed to accomplish. So you have Kane that's 36 that has accomplished 90 points in the season on the second line. So if Pasternak's not willing to at least get out to 100 points, then I'll just trade him off, find someone else that can replace him at this point. Because it's funny that a second line right winger that's 36 pulled more points and goals and assists in 80 games versus what he has done. And he's been healthy for the entire game. That is a load of BS. That is a load of BS at its finest. That somehow, by some miracle of BS, Chicago has won the Stanley Cup. No. I'm not falling for that. That is the giantest. You know what? Just like the Jurassic Park scene with the giant. That is an extreme giant piece of shit. There is no possible way in any form that could happen. Yeah, I love this. So I can't trade anyone away, because why would I? I really want to get Gavin McKenna. Oh, this is 2025? I don't think... No, Gavin McKenna's 2000... Please, do not break on me. Thank you. No, this is a Roger McQueen one. Okay. Similar play to Wayne Gretzky. I mean, I do want to trade Pasternak off. Oh, it doesn't matter. They got too many players apparently. Let's just sim to the pick that I have for this year. Picking up random franchise players. Yes, that's fair. Kid you not, almost every game it makes up random franchise player. Like, how is that fair? Like, did we just go through different name generators and said, oh, this one that has similar talents to Wayne Gretzky and can actually perform all these tricks and stuff. Just have him on the lineup for the draft. Well, at least I know I have one more year until I can get, well, 2 more years. One more to draft McKenna and 2 more until he plays. Wow, we got 70 points. You're gonna claim that? You couldn't do anything better than 70 points. And you call yourself a franchise potential player. Yeah, I'm making sure you get traded away. It was the last thing I do. I can find people with actual franchise potential play on this team. Just about done. Okay, we got 11 million to play with. Good thing you're only asking for 4 million. What is Anthony saying? 3. Oh, good. I can sign everyone else. We will be trading Pasternak off for that franchise center that was available for the draft, and probably Caulfield, since Pasternak's trade value is literally through the roof, and since he doesn't want to accomplish the simplest task of getting above 100 points or above the amount of points Kane has, we're going to go for that trade. $4.5 to play with. I already got my plan set for what I'm doing for this, so before we sign anyone to contracts, we're making a trade. Since Pasternak does not feel like playing, we're going to get rid of him. We're going to get rid of the $11 million contract. We get Caulfield onto this team, and we'll get that franchise player that they decided to claim. So this guy, no. There he is, the Franchise potential. We're already giving up a franchise potential player. Put that third, put this second in. Okay, they're still gonna say no. I'm gonna give Rhinebacker and probably a couple more picks. So they're next first rounders for the next 2 years. I guess this year. Goodbye, Pasnik. Thanks for nothing. Oh, changing my mind. We did get Caulfield, and we got Rhinebacker, and we got an $8 million contract to play with. Alright, how do we want to do this signing? We're going to get Jake DeBrusco to the team. Give him a $3.2 million contract. Should help with the third line. I would love... We're going to get Provenov onto the team, 6.8. We're going to make a few trade-offs. We will be getting rid of D'Angelo because with Provenov off on the team, that's going to be a left defenseman. We'll have him on that lineup as well. We're going to try to increase this team's ability to win. And this is how we're going to do it. And there we go. We got rid of D'Angelo. That should help us out. We get Provenov onto the lineups. Rusty has agreed to a contract. Romanov has agreed to a contract that does support the offensive move. $2.1 million to play with. Thought I saw Miller on this trade or this free agency. If he is available, I might trade Provenov off. He is available. Nah, he's 25. There's going to be something involved with that. Let's see. 2.1 million to play with. Mantha, if you don't mind taking a salary decrease just a little. We do have a strong opposition with the fact that we could actually make it to the Stanley Cup for this year. And we will be playing the first 10 games. Alright, thank you so much for joining the team. I know it's not going to be a good amount, but you do get something out of this. Because we will be making a cup run. You don't need to stop asking me for this defensive player. Mantha's going to be on that third line, if not fourth. So it does help us out even more. Do want to see how the lineups are. Because I did acquire a few wingers to help out. Are we going to continue or continue bringing up more trade offers? No, we're going to continue offering more trades, and I'm just going to keep declining. Alright, there we go. Now we can view the lines. Okay. Kuzmenko, Martin, and Caulfield on the first. First, Kirby and Kane on the second. Pissenwall, Geeky on third. Actually, it's going to be Anthony on third. Do we have anybody from... I'm not too worried about him. We do have Anthony Mantha. We'll bring him in. Hopefully with him. Oh, nope, he's not going to do anything on that third line. Defensively, okay, we do have Rhinebacker, so we have Provenov helping out on that third defense pairing. Actually, I may just change up that defense. Bring New over there. Bring Provenov up. And keep it like this. And continue to support the goalie. Should help us out more. I don't see you being an A. Give the A to Kuzmenko. Let's just see how this team does. And if whether or not we need to make more trades. We shouldn't. Let's see. How did we look in the first 10 games? New Jersey will be game number 10. So first game is a win. Second game is a win as well. Starting off strong a little bit. The questionable first game. Second game looked fine. Questionable third game. And there's a loss by 1 goal. We end up winning against Hurricanes 6-1. And there goes our star defensive rights defenseman. For a loss against Colorado. Any more injuries that we're going to make up? Yeah, there's a Blue Jackets loss. Do I really need to blame this season on injuries again? Getting tired of doing that. Yeah. Alright, gonna continue the losing streak. Yep, actually we're gonna just send the game and see what happens. Probably play it, see how good the team is. First period, nothing. Second period, yep, we're down 2-0. We'll just sim all the way to the last 2 minutes. Clearly not gonna win, and we'll have a record of 4-5-1. So apparently Pasternak was doing something. I mean, he wasn't helping, but apparently he was doing something. Ugh. Somebody please give me the thing of understanding how a 97 offense, a 97 defense, and a 91 goalie is not able to secure an 8-2-0 or anything near that. Somebody please give me just the power to understand. There's some way with this talent of team. Somebody please give me the power to understand. I think we're going to end it off with a Petra Kane for Timo.
Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. New Jersey's got a 2-0 lead. Puck scooped up by McAvoy. Centering in front, and it's blocked. Gives them nothing in front. Vanacek's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They've got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. The Devils gain the zone. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, making his presence felt with their hit. Goaltender in front. Scores!
Look at that.
I do not think that this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, I'm just a bit pissed with the fact that that's a good goal. There's no goaltender interference.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-up. Boston's gained possession along the boards.
I've given up
The
in
Devils
this
play
game.
along the wing.
Because we just let
Well, he's got vision and he's got creativity, but you got to have the skill set in terms of the hands to be able to make a difference and have an impact, and that's exactly what he does.
someone
As he
who
drives
probably
into the
has
net.
no idea
The
what
goaltender
hockey
keeps him at
is
bay.
and doesn't plan
Boston's
on
gained the
that.
line and into the zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
So, yeah, we're only doing the Kane trade and that would be
Flyers moving it ahead.
as I continue to stream at the top of my lungs with how the players just
And that's
reacted.
all. Shoot.
I wonder if anybody's gonna pick up the last couple of minutes done with this game. If you all made it this far, please consider subscribing and liking. Just keeps reminding me that you all love this content of me continuing to rage at EA's attempted BS at making a hockey game. And I do appreciate you all watching this far. Been going for about 2.5 hours, so means a lot to me. Okay, it's not going to do so well, so get a trade involved. 1 for 1. Fine, we'll trade. Rounders off. For us getting Timo Meyer or Mia or whatever his name is. Help with the lineups, that's good enough for me. Oh, boo-hoo. Kane went away. Don't care. Timo Meyer can play on the first line. He's 29 too versus a 36-year-old. Look at that, a +4 overall on the first line, and he's got a check mark on everything, so of course it fits. Alright. Time to change this second line up for the better. Do we not have Philly? Okay, he is on the it just makes me question why he's on second. I mean, it's not gonna cost us much, so. Alright. That is the lineups I want. We're gonna get those? No. And look at that, linebacker became an 86 overall. Well, JVR is injured, and I guess I'm gonna yell at night for a bit. And I guess that pickup actually became really good. So this is where I'm gonna cut it as we pick up Timo Meyer, Mia, or whatever its name is. See y'all next time. I'm so happy we've completed Arizona. We're on a Boston rebuild now. And we already got past 2 seasons. We're on the 3rd one. Anyways, I'll catch you all next time.